Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's the Titans going up against the Falcons. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 7 matchup.
Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. The Titans are back deep, waiting for the kick. We're underway here. He'll take it from the 10. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. He was the second overall selection in the 2015 draft out of Oregon. Marcus Mariota, the starting quarterback.
Jim, he got great experience at the University of Oregon playing the quarterback position. He has good size to succeed in the NFL. He can run. He's in great shape, and he's just a natural leader of the football team.
The Titans have it at the 29. Toss to the outside. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 2. Now, here's a look at the Titans lineup on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today.
Let's go.
The Titans snap it at the 31. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. Here's how the Falcons defense. They have not stopped the run all season long. When you can't stop the run, you can't win. Will it be different today? Can they find a way to win the battle at the line of scrimmage and slow down the rushing attack?
Don't get brought down with arm tackles. That's what you teach everybody that carries the football in this league now. The wide receiver, excellent job of breaking that arm tackle, getting the extra yards.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Trying to beat the play clock. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Collins is all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Johnson lined up as the single back. Second and long. Stands in the pocket. And it's batted down. The Titans are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And Walker can't hold on that time.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Ryan's ready now to get his offense going. He does believe he can play better, as his quarterback rating is only a shade above 70 right now.
Matt Ryan had a really good last year, even though he didn't get the protection by his offensive line. So he proved to everybody, even though he's not a speed guy, he can stand in that pocket under pressure and make plays.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. First down at the 20. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Here's our look at the Falcons offense, starting with the offensive line that knows how to look after its quarterback. They have not only protected him, they have freed him to lead this team down the field with a dangerous passing attack. Second and 10. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Titans bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. The Titans did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards now. Second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Second down, 2 to go. The give this time to the fullback. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
And the give now to Chris Johnson. That's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Get ready. Press 38. Press 38. Get ready.
It's second down and 3. Here's the handle. That is a strong eye.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
The ball sits at the 12-yard line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Gives it to him again. A game breaker. Touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Titans defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
Matt Ryan under center. First down at the 20. Freeman's going to secure the handoff. He's tackled right at the 24.
Freeman's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
The Falcons doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Freeman's going to take the handoff now. Here's how the Titans defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Falcons get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Over to Hester, who has it. That's his first reception today.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's a first down. First and 10. Freeman's got it on the handle. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Falcons snap it at the 41. Allen's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Falcons take it from the 43. Devin Hester has the catch.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. Within zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. Ryan's lined up, 2 tight ends set. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Still not taken down.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third shortest, run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
First down and 10. The ball is fumbled. Oh, they caught him. He's in the clear. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Hester's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Titans have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you're giving up low points.
What an impressive run by Richardson.
Richardson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Ryan's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Falcons are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Encroachment defense. Still first down.
Coming to the line at the 50. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Freeman's going to get it out of the eye. In on the hit, Jason McCourty.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. First down all the way. Matt Ryan under center. Freeman's handed the football. And Morgan's able to read that play and make the hit. The Falcons have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Freeman's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard. Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Ryan's now completed 4 in a row. 3rd down and 8. Launching it deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
The Falcons put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Wright's not really established himself in this game yet, but as he heads onto the field for the next drive, he can at least take comfort in the fact that his team has the lead.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jim, and I think also the coaches must get him involved. You always want to get your star players involved, especially when you're talking about a wide receiver, throwing some easy passes, let him get going, and watch this offense even take off for him.
You know these wideouts, they want the football. Even if the team's leading, they're not happy until they get their hands on the football, right?
Yeah, I think we call those people prima donnas.
2 tight ends on the field here. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd down following the run.
Let's go.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Johnson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Tight end in motion.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
There is nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
1st and 10. Johnson's taking the handoff.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Now 1st and 10. Johnson takes it on the toss. He's tackled right at the 31. They come to the line at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Has the reception all alone. That's reception number 2 for him.
There are so many players down in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
This play set up by the long gainer. The running back goes in motion. First and goal. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Titans had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Mariota's now completed 4 in a row. Second and goal from the 5. Chris Johnson with the catch. Godfrey's going to make the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. The Titans signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The kick is good. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. The Falcons have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Freeman's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After running it, it's second down. Matt Ryan will be taking this one from the gun. From the shotgun. On the way, third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Almost intercepted.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
He's going to challenge the punt covering. That's a gain of 8. The Falcons have to feel pretty good about themselves. That last time on the field, they were out there a long time, but only gave up 3 in the end.
Yeah, that's a good point. The bad point is they just gave up a lot of easy plays to the opponent's offense. You know, you just can't give away easy passes and let them run right up the middle and get yards. So they got to toughen up.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Titans from the 37. Handoff. Johnson out to the right. Gains 13. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Chris Johnson's one of those running backs. You just got to keep giving him the football because sooner or later he's going to make that big play that helps you get touchdowns.
Second down and 5. They'll go ground. Durant's there to make the tackle.
Smith's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Titans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 3rd and 3. Smith on the grab. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Mariota's completed his last 6 passes. They better hurry to get the snap. Smith on the grab. Durant's there to make the stop.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Mariota's completion percentage, 70% on the day. 2nd down and 7. The Titans now moves the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Very nearly intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
The Titans step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Johnson out to the right. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Titans, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Get ready.
Sankey's going to secure the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good. Looks like they are taking control of this game midway through the 3rd quarter, adding another 3 points to the lead.
And what you have to do when you increase the lead like this, don't start looking at the clock. Just keep playing hard and try to bury your opponent.
They'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the 2nd half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
1st down at the 20. Dwayne Allen has the reception.
The Falcons have been awesome today on 1st down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
2nd and 8 after the penalty. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. It's wide open. Ryan will avoid the hit and slide down.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. The Falcons from the 27. Over to Hester, who has it.
Well, Jim, you know, you got to give the defense credit here. There's a pass completion on 3rd and short, but they are so fast and they tackle so well, they bring him down before he can pick up the 1st down.
Wants to give it a go here. Taken down at the 39. And a run back of about 14. The Titans went into the locker room at halftime with a big lead. They did not come out in the 2nd half and change their demeanor at all. The intensity is still there, Phil.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Usually you go in at halftime, you lose some of that momentum. You lose that emotion, but they did not. They have come out here and to continue to play hard.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Johnson's in the backfield. Single back set.
Spread 38. Spread 38.
2nd and 10. Looking across the middle. Pass is intercepted. Love's there that time for the tackle. Phil, right before the 4th quarter, now the defense gets the football back for this team that has struggled to do anything offensively and has been shut out so far.
Yeah, good job by the defense. I like the way they are playing, and really that momentum, I expect it to carry over now to the offensive side. So clear your mind, go out there, be aggressive, and make it happen. I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Second down and 4. Freeman's out there to receive the screen pass. 3rd down. The Falcons need to get to the 34 for a first down. Takes it from the gun. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. Ryan's lining up in the pistol. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. He's hit as he throws it. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Falcons snap it at the 26. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
In a situation like this, 3rd long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
This is 3rd down.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Devin Hester has the catch. Gains 17.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Here they are inside the 20, and they keep hope alive.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
The Falcons haven't been able to count on the passing game today, and that's surprising. Ryan's one of the very best, and he played like it last week, but he's been kept in check here today.
Let me say this to the defense today. You've done a good job so far, but stay on your toes because this quarterback,
and he's taken down.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Ryan takes it from the gun. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Falcons turn the ball over on downs.
The Falcons go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Titans' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. Let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates, be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
2nd and 4. Johnson up the middle. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Johnson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Get ready. Blue got his line. Blue got his line.
1st and 10. They call his number once more.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
2nd down and 7. And now here's the toss. Johnson's marked down at the 47. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
3rd and 1. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. And he is tackled at the 44. Coming to the line at the 44.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
He'll throw it over the middle. The Titans get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
The Titans from the 32. Got the completion. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now.
Well, let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter.
Get ready.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. 2nd and 6. Going for the deep ball. And they score again here to pad the lead. Impressive showing today. And it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Titans defense has set the standard today, and they have this unit to thank when this game's over with the win.
Oh, boy, they're going to be proud of what they did out here in this game. The discipline they have shown. They were aggressive. The coach was calling all the right plays for them, and they made it happen.
Falcons take it from the 23. Dwayne Allen makes the grab.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Out of the shotgun. Hankerson with the grab. Gilbert's there to make the tackle.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 34. And a flag comes out.
Pass interference. Defense.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
3-step drop. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Second down coming up.
Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. And Ryan off the mark and incomplete that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Titans will come out in the dime.
Third down and 2.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
The Falcons will second-guess that play call. That time on third short. They throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
First down at the 20. Fights through contact. Trufont's there to take him down.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Well, not many yards get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.